Hello gamers, it's SoftKitty99 and today we're in House Flipper. We're back at the old lady's house, which is a beautiful bungalow with an absolutely enormous garden, so you've got lots of space if you want to be working on a super garden as well. In the last episode we finished off the master bedroom in all natural brown tones, and so I'll just quickly show you that. That's the bedroom over there. If we come to the opposite side of that to show you that. Go. It's a little bit small of a room, so it's kind of difficult to show you the whole room at once, but that's what we did. And then we've kind of got the same sort of colour scheme going on here in the main living room. We've got the browns and creams and natural tones going throughout, so we're going to be turning this into the living room, and then this little space off the side of it is going to be our little office space. So I think we'll start with the office space over here. So I think we could use a really nice corner desk. So what we want to do is go back for furniture and desks, and then take a look at what we've got for a nice corner desk. Actually, if I can I put corner. That didn't help, did it? That's given us a lot of corner cabinets, which isn't what we were looking for. We were looking for corner desks. So, okay, well, desk, corner desk. Okay, there we go. Right, so that looks a bit too basic, I think, for what we're looking for here. So does this. So I think the only corner desk then that they're suggesting that we've got is this nice one. This is the one that I've got in my office space in the house that I've kept for my house. So let's think about the colour. I think red oak and cherry is just going to be a little bit too much. We don't want steel and brown because we're onto brown. So sable, possibly a bit too dark. No, dark wood, too dark again. Lighten up might be a little bit too pale. American elm, perhaps. I think that's what I've used, isn't it? How about the cedar? Ooh, maybe cedar, maybe American elm. Possibly lighten up, but I think that's a little bit too pale. So I think we might be American elm, but then that's a bit too much cream, isn't it? So I think let's try the cedar. So it's slightly more brown. So we've got a choice. We could put it in that corner, or we could rotate it and try to put it in this corner. Oh, do you know what? It's not going to like it, is it? Because it's a curtain. Oh, because they've got long curtains, it's not going to want us to put it in there. Right, I think the corner desk anyway is going to be a little big, and yes, we're going to put it further away. So I was thinking a corner desk would be great, but I think it's a little bit too big as well, and it's not going to allow us to put it in because the curtains would have to remove the curtains in order to be able to get the desk in, and then we'd probably have to use blinds, and I really wanted to use the long curtains in all of those. So I don't think we're going to be able to work with a corner desk, so I think we're going to have to just look for a normal desk. So if we look at the desks that are available, I mean, this house originally came with one of the old-fashioned desks and said like it was an heirloom that had belonged to someone else. There was the traditional old desk somewhere, wasn't it? Is there any desks in the... Oh yeah, there's some... Oh yeah, so the old traditional desk, the big traditional desk, is the one that came from here, you see. Interesting, isn't it, that? Should we kind of go for the old style desk even though we got rid of it? Should we? Alright, I'm actually tempted to do it. It means pulling it slightly away from the wall though, in order for it to fit. You know, I think we might do that. Just to keep be in keeping with the house itself, and I want to keep the long curtains. So if you want your desk up against the wall, you can't use the long curtains. Bear that in mind when you're thinking about that. But I think we're going to stick with that. So we want a nice chair to go with the desk. So I think we're going to have to... actually, if we look in the HGTV, I think we could maybe get some... I want some like bookcase, shelving, storage, something to go in this shelving. Now, I wonder what we can actually fit. Can we get some of these like fancy... If we went with brown and gold, I wonder if we could fit that on this. Is this... will it fit on this wall, or is that... I think it wants to... if we rotate that so that the... Alright, let's just get it right in the corner. Kitty. Yep. Does that fit? It does, it just fits nicely in that corner. Oh, that's quite good. Yes, I like that idea. I wonder if we could get something small there. I don't think the flat bookcase is too wide to fit in that gap though. I don't really want to create trouble. Which colour did we go for? We went for cedar, didn't we, for the desk? Could we like put a little... could we like get something like this in the... So you've actually got like some storage space right next to the desk itself. I think that's going to work actually. Right, so we want a nice desk to go... a chair to go with the desk. I just can't speak, can I? I need either a new brain or a new set of teeth, I think, because I can't speak. No, it's just... hopefully we'll get better. Right, so we want a nice chair to go with our desk. So let's see what we got that looks... well, we want something comfy but nice to go with the desk. We've got this very traditional old style desk. So we... ooh, how about one of these nice chairs with the elm? How about something like you? Does that look... it looks a little bit small next to the desk, doesn't it? But I think it's actually in keeping with that. Right, so we need some nice desk lamps. Is there a nice desk lamp in the new set? Let's have a look at the other lamps. Standing. What do we have in the desk? Did they add any new desk lamps? No, it's still the same ones. Let's have the nice fancy desk lamp though. Let's pop you on this corner and to be rotated a little bit more. There we go. It's a nice angle poised lamp. Do we have like any accessories for the office now? Office. Do we have any accessories? Office chairs, accessories. Do we have any nice accessories for offices? Not specifically for offices, but looks like, but bathroom, books, bins, clocks, containers, clock. We could use a nice clock on the wall, couldn't we? Oh, that's kind of matches quite nicely, doesn't it? Golden. American elm. What would you be like on the wall? Yeah. If you're working, you want to be able to keep track of what time you're at, because you really don't want to get lost if you're trying to work to deadlines and things. So, containers. I'll have something like that on there, and maybe a different coloured one underneath it. like so, just so we've got a little bit of something. A couple of books maybe on one of the bookshelves. Plants, let's put you there, and deep psychology. Yeah, that would be a good reference book to have near a desk, wouldn't it? Especially if you're a psychologist or a student. So yeah, that's looking quite good. I think you don't want too many things to distract you. You could have more books and things over here if you wanted to, or you could have a little bit of some sort of different fancy looking stuff. Right, so that's accessories. That's the accessories one that we've just looked at. Decorations, what else? We've got mirrors, pictures, plants and vases. We could maybe put a vase maybe down the bottom there for a little bit of decoration, and then a small plant. We want one of the little ones, so we want to look for a small price, so you can find a small plant. That's a nice small one, light grey pot. Let's put that on let's put that on a shelf there like that, and then we'll leave it for them to decide what else they really want on there. Then we want a ceiling lamp, and I think we might want to match the lamp that comes in this ceiling with the one in the living room as well. So let's take a look at what we've got here. Right, so I think we want to go for the I think that's too big actually. It might be pretty, but it's too big for the house. It's just overpowering for the house that we've got here. Let's look at some of the older ceiling lighting from the original expansion, I think, here. So let's take a look at these ceiling lights, and then we can pick something. I really do think, well, oh, maybe solar chandelier. Is that a little bit too much for the... I want it to be quite pretty, but I don't want it to be too much. How tall is this? If I go for it in the golden. Right, where's the centre of the room? Therefore in here I don't think we want... I think that might be too much. So if we go for... Actually, do you know what? If we go back to the lamps that are here for the ceiling, and then maybe we go for the twizzly in the metallic. What are the colours? No, I don't like it. It's a lot harder to do the lighting than maybe you think originally. Right, so something, shall we go for something like the weird, or do we go for the keeping them the same? Now, what's the positioning of that? Right, and we definitely need light switches, so we need to make sure we get those. So switch. So we want many of these, and by many, right? So we want one here to turn this on into this room, and then I think we want one by the door in here, and then again by this door so we can turn it off as we go out. So that should... Oop, no, you have to press E, kitty, E. Yeah, we go. And then this one. Yeah, beautiful, that's working. So that's our office space done. So now what we need to do is to put some furniture in our living room space. So we've got this nice, pretty big open space. I think we could go for maybe we could go for one of those corner units in the sofa. Corner sofa. There we go. So you've got these soft, squishy ones, and then you've got the more leathery, fancy-looking ones. And then you've got a variety of colours, and you've got different styles. You see, you've got the slightly more modern style, and then the slightly more old-fashioned, squishy style. Yeah, that's not a very good description, is it? Right. So you've got the soft and squishy Melissa. You've got the more modern leather look Marua, and then you've got the more traditional leathery squishy look, the Magna, in lefts and rights. So depending on which one's lefts and rights. So you've got one with sides all the way up, or you can have one with like ends. So you've got the Juliet there with ends. Yeah, so left and right. So the length on the one side. So I think we're looking for a left, aren't we, to be slightly shorter on one. We've got to decide, do we want like space for your feet and stuff going up? Maybe not. I think I prefer the squishy. I think at the moment I'm looking at squishy, and I think we might be one, and I think we want left, don't we? We want left and light. Magna, left and maybe, is it light? Maybe light. How deeper brown are the darker browns is my question. Dark brown's very dark. Brown is maybe lighter brown. Maybe. I don't think we want grey or anything like that. I think that's too pale, and I think cream is a little bit much. So I think maybe the light brown with the golden legs. Let's have a look at that. So we need to rotate it so it would go in the corner. I think. Alright, so something's going wrong with my positioning. It went green and then I moved it again and it didn't go green again. Right. Okay, come on Kitty, you can find the corner. That's pretty close up that side. There's definitely a gap here though because of the curtains again. Those curtains are causing me trouble. Them curtains is causing me a bit trouble. Look. Right, so we then have a choice, you see. You could put a I think we're gonna have a fire. I think we're having a fire. Now the question is, what sort of fire? We don't want a corner because it's a very flat wall. And how fancy a one do we want? I think we want one of these types of things. So we could go for the Rome or the Alameda. Now the question is, what sort of pattern do we want to go for? We're looking for brownie tones though, see, so reds, dark blues. We're looking for brownie tones, and I'm not sure we've got brownie tones in this one. Right, base. No, it's too much. Maybe we'll be looking at the other one because the colours here are not quite what I was looking for. Yep, those colours are not quite what we were looking for, so let's try the Alameda one and let's look at the different colours that are available. Let's look for the base colour first. We're looking for brownie tones. So that's not a bad brownie tone. The dark grey actually looks like a slightly brownie tone on some of the accents. Maybe the beige for the base and the metal, and then for the dark grey because it's got like a brownie tone. I think that's the one we're going for. And you go there like so. Let's turn you on. And then if you want a TV, I think this space here might work. We want the wall mounted one. Would it fit? Oh, actually, might be a bit. I think the only way to do it is to go pop it up on above there. Thanks for being with us. Oh, cool. That's quite cool. Right, so we could put like a little cabinet or desk or something over here then, can't we? So furniture. You want a small cupboard. We've got quite a narrow space of wall there, so we want something that's going to. Oh, that's new. Let's take a look at this. Not that I'm thinking of putting that there, obviously, but it's a new piece of furniture. That's quite cool, isn't it? Oh, can we? No, obviously not. But I quite like that actually. I haven't got space for it in this room because we've got a very small house here. But that's one I haven't seen before, so that's one of the new ones, isn't it? So, right, we want something to be added to this little wall here. Now, our question is: do we go for like a little bookcase or something, maybe like that? Details. Would you go up there, maybe? Oop. How big are you? Or would it be better to put it in the corner like that, so it's like more out of the space, and then we could maybe have something small here. So we want like a small plate. We want like a small. I don't know how to describe it. I want like a little unit to stand. Like you could put like a plant or a keys or something. Because I don't really want a big shoe cabinet or something, but I want something. Oh, hang on. What's this look like? What's that look like? And then on top of it we can have like little bowls so you can pop your keys in it and stuff. The bowls are actually in the HGTV stuff, aren't they? The accessories over here, I think. No, that's not the place. That's not the place. Decorations? No. Oh, I've lost it now. Where's it gone? Ooh, ship's wheel decoration. Gold and... how big's that? Would that go? Oh, I like that. Yeah, I like that because we're in the... Right, so, pictures, paintings, mirrors, vases. No, it's not there. Where's the... So where were the, where's the bowls then? Okay then, where are you? Where are you hiding? Are you in the vases, plant? Ah, there they are. There they are. So I've got a little small sandy coloured bowl. How's that? How big is it? Yeah, so then you could put like your keys and stuff there, and then we'll have something greenery wise, I think, for decoration-y, planty thing. Don't want it to be huge, I want it to be quite small, maybe something floral though this time. How about a cyclamen? And what colours have we got? There, quite like that idea. And then of course you can put whatever you want on the bookcases. And then we want a nice rug to go with all of this. And I think the HGTV's got some nice rugs. So we're looking for... We've got the wavy lines actually on the decorative wallpaper thing, haven't we? Big's the... I think that's a bit too dark, that, I think. So what I think we want something a little bit more patterny. Do we have like a lighter brown? I don't really want a bright brown or... I don't want white, to be honest. I think we wanted like a yellow and a medium, maybe. How's that? How big's that? That's a bit too big, I think. But I don't think we don't want bright yellow. This is my problem, is I don't want white and I don't want yellow, but I kind of want the liney. I kind of want to stick with the... actually, let's have a look what the yellow looks like. How big is that, though? Is that big enough? Now, I think we want bigger size than that. I think we might want the medium. Let's have a look at that. How big is that? Like so, maybe. And then we want a nice big picture up on this wall, and then I think we're almost done. We just want this nice big picture up on our wall. So we want decorations and we want pictures and paintings. We've used the autumn lake in the bedroom, so maybe we could go for sandy cliffs, or we could go for sunflowers, because we're going for the nice yellow carpet. Maybe we should go for a big print of the sunflowers on the wall. And that, I think, is our lounge nicely finished off. So from this direction, this is what it looks like. And then if we head over in this direction, so you can see all the way into that room, like so. So I hope that you've enjoyed today's episode. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. From SoftKitty99, goodbye and happy gaming!